The blood coming from the cervix.
Yeah.
I truthfully believe that it has some divinity to it. I believe that it has healing.
Things will come out because it's not really to the government quite as much. It's like entertainment.
But I think those are like we saw it's connected to something.
You know, this is just a topic of are these sports, you know?
I think this is
Are these sports? Yes.
Yeah, these are these sports, you know? This is...
Alright, let's see.
Is this a sport?
See, it's very British, you know? When I found out it was British,
They
I
have
was like,
spectators.
I heard he just mom.
I've heard he likes the strength and maturity of a nice 35-year-old.
That's what I'm into, man. I'm at my own age. I know that's a hot take these days.
Yeah, same.
Bill Belichick. 27-year-old. Dude, what the do they talk about, man? What do you talk about with a 27-year-old?
I mean, he's probably explaining all his rings and all his covers.
Like the cover 2.
Yeah, he's like, look.
The Tampa 2 defense.
He's like, look here. On this play, we call it a simulated pressure rig. We call it a fire zone here.
Yeah, and she's like, I'm bored.
Yeah.
So you think she says that out loud?
Yeah.
You think she's that dumb?
Yeah, of course.
I think she's
See, I feel like those.
Smart.
Like, I mean, I feel like, yeah, they're smart. They're a little bit more manipulative than that.
Who, the 27-year-olds?
Yeah, the 27-year-olds who are bagging these.
Women are staring.
I
don't believe you.
Yeah, I feel like, you know, if I was hot, you know, I would just try to use my boobies to get things done. You know?
Yeah, it doesn't work for me. I just go to jail every time. Pull my tits out.
If you were hot, you wouldn't try it?
Is that a nicotine vape?
Yeah. I mean, if Eli Manning couldn't beat this guy. Actually, I'm pretty sure Eli Manning
He did beat him
this
twice.
guy. He beat him twice, but let's use someone else that he didn't.
Dude, Tom Brady got cheated on. Tom Brady. Nobody's safe, dude. Nobody's safe if Tom Brady's getting cheated on. Although he kind of
he did abandon his kids to go 8-7 and miss the playoffs. So
worth it, dude.
What do you go do?
He's a competitor, man.
Anytime you have a chance to go 8-7 and play in the NFC South and live in Tampa Bay, you gotta say.
Yeah, that is true.
Well, I mean, is it like, are we not safe, or how bad is Tom Brady in the other areas of his life?
There's no way Tom Brady's.
There's no way he has a small. There's no way.
I think so.
No fucking way. That dude has like 6.
He's 6'4".
Oh, he probably has a nice hog.
No, he doesn't.
Definitely
There's no
has a
way. I don't believe it.
Can we see this? Can we look at it?
Google his hog right now. This is the hog watch podcast.
Yeah. See, again, Wiener watch.
Did you do research on this? Because that's a segment.
Dong watch?
Yeah.
You seen Hunter Biden?
I watched a little bit of your show. That's why I asked to be on it.
We call it penis talk, I believe.
Because there's literally a sports podcast called Hog Talk, so I don't think we can do that.
More than a penis.
Oh, damn. Do they also review wieners?
No, they talk about Arkansas basketball. It's a little bit different. That's my other area of life. I do sports podcasts and then I do bad stand-up. That's my life, right? Yeah.
Wait, why do we actually pull something? There's not.
What is this pulling?
What is this?
Well, funnily enough, Tom Brady says he doesn't like open showers, so
Oh, damn.
he doesn't like to shower.
He's not with that gay shit.
he knows that he can't afford to have a small penis. You know, he doesn't want his teammates to know.
This is a huge piece of evidence. That would be funny if all of his leadership, but like
nobody trusts him anymore.
It just dropped off as soon as they saw the team falls apart.
I see his dick. I'm just like, I can't trust this guy.
That's why Belichick asked him to
Put
retire.
Tyrod Taylor in there, man. He has a bigger dick.
Put Tyrod Taylor. Put Jimmy
I already
Garoppolo.
steered your show into sports. I'm sorry about that.
Yeah. I mean, it's still related to penis, so.
Yeah. As long as there's a tangential dong thread, I think we're probably good.
Dude, I think we uncovered why Belichick got rid of him. I think.
Yeah. Do you think Belichick is a hog, dude?
We gotta ask his 15-year-old girlfriend.
Who's Belichick? I'm so
Belichick
He coached the
is
Patriots. He won like 6 Super Bowls.
He's like 78, 27.
Oh, yeah, as a coordinator.
Yeah, no, I know her actually. She goes to my little brother's daycare. She's really good with the Lincoln laws.
How old is your little brother?
About 6 months old.
And my parents are still banging. They're like 75. They're just like, keep popping them out, dude.
Yeah.
I have a bunch of half brothers. So my dad just keeps getting younger at that position, just over and over again.
It's crazy. It's literally like that SNL skit where it's like meet your second wife, and she's like 12. It's like in 10 years,
Oh, yeah.
your startup's gonna blow up, and all of a sudden your wife's not gonna be as appealing to you.
That's awesome.
It's crazy.
I mean, it's true. By the way, if you're wondering, I did drunk drive here from the golf course.
Oh, sick, dude.
Yeah, he's very fitting to his apparel.
You know how I go, dude.
What'd you shoot, brother?
yeah, dude.
I don't remember, dude.
Oh, that's a good one. Alright.
Yeah, I hit on the underage card girl. You know how I do.
Yeah, dude.
That's what golfers do, man. You just get wasted, you say some slurs, you make passes at every woman you see.
You saw Tiger Woods pulling up to
That is what golf's about.
Yeah, dude, Tiger Woods. Man.
You taught me all
I've
those
gotten to
skills that you
be
just-
10 feet away from him on 2 occasions.
Did you see his dong?
Yeah.
I saw
Dong watch.
before.
Dong watch.
I was on dong watch. I was in 7th grade, perfect dong height. Right at it, dude.
Just looking.
Right straight at it, dude.
Dude,
He's
he's-
saluted as well.
He's fucking built like a tight end. Like, that dude is so jacked and gigantic. That was so funny. He's like, I'm gonna be golf, but I'm gonna train with the Marines, and now his back doesn't work. It's like, you should have just golfed. I don't know why you
Yeah.
decided to do special
Didn't he bench
forces
315?
training. Yeah, he's a monster, dude. He's like a freak athlete.
Was he always that big? Or did
No,
he
so when he was like, no, it was like, he got like obsessed, he's an obsessive dude, he's obsessed with winning. He got obsessed with just becoming just this like ripped dude, and he like trained with special forces and stuff. He still hates Muslims from all that special training.
Oh, what the
That's
hell?
all good training.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
That's what he trained for?
I don't like playing in the Saudi league, dude.
Yeah, you'll never see
Stop
him
playing in
dude.
Riyadh, dude. Yeah.
You think it's because he's scared though? They like an ingrained fear into his mind, like Marine training.
I don't know, maybe.
They just have like prayers in the background.
Yeah, there's like the call to prayers playing the whole time. He's like trying to butt. It's like, this sucks, dude. I don't know what the point of this shit is, man.
Yeah, they're actually mandating that everybody bring a prayer rug on the
Your caddy just carries your prayer rug.
He's got 99 of the biggest whores waiting.
72, they're not virgins, buddy. You know, Tiger Woods was like a 100-millionaire golfer, and he was going to like Denny's and being like, "You want a grand slam?"
Yeah.
Girls in their cars, not his. He's like, "You can't come to my car."
That's the white part of it. That is the
Whoa.
biggest, like,
The white part.
you know, like because I don't know what it is, but like white guys get rich and will still do just, I'm a regular guy.
Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, I just hang out. I go to Waffle House. I f- waitresses.
Yeah,
That's-
no, my
That's
dad.
amazing.
My
That's
dad
true.
used to play golf with the quarterback of the Rams back in the day, and he would do shit like bet him like $20.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they
do
were
like
trying to
random
say
shit like
down
that.
to earth. Whereas black people, it's like, I guess if you come from a different place where it's
Lose
like,
their money.
yeah, I want to make sure everyone knows I'm the richest guy at every point possible.
I'm wearing
all the time.
17 chains right now. My neck hurts.
I'm wearing 17 chains during the football game.
That's my favorite thing is when NFL guys have like a chain, they have like a Rolex on. It's like, you're on the field. Just
Yeah.
wait like an hour, dude.
No,
you don't have
for
to.
real.
It's so fun.
I do think it's cool though.
Like flashing the quarterback's eyes.
Yeah.
Wait, they're allowed to wear watches while playing?
Yeah, they wear
Oh,
stuff
yeah.
while
They were
playing.
bling while they play. Yeah,
That's kinda
they
sick.
should just start wearing grills.
They do wear
Yeah, I think they do. I'm pretty sure
They do,
Justin
yeah.
Jefferson.
That
does,
is
yeah.
so
Jamar
awesome.
Chase- I
He's
think
so
Kamara
awesome.
had a grill.
Mm.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Wouldn't they, that like, isn't like a metal car, like,
Yeah.
crashing into your
Well, then you wear a
mouth?
mouth guard over your grill. It makes a lot of sense.
Oh, shit. But then you can't see the sick grill.
Yeah, there's sacrifices to do.
That's Well, I guess once you take off the mouth guard, it's like instant, like the coolest thing in the world.
Yeah, dude, it really is. I wish I could wear a grill, but I don't know.
You can. You could wear a
Dude,
I
costume.
should
like
just
Paul
be a
Wall.
riffraff. Yeah, I was talking to you about Paul Wall earlier.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, I was thinking about this. Paul Wall and Elvis have a lot in common, dude. They're both just like wanksters.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You know, like, because Elvis was like the first black white guy, and like Paul Wall kind of carried.
Dude,
it.
right now, like,
Still-
what other kind of conversation could you have besides one about Paul Wall? Just look at
Me?
me.
Look, I met the guy in college twice. He's actually a very nice guy. The Houston Oiler, because I was in a fraternity in college, and we spent our money on smart stuff like that. And lawsuits, of course. So a lot of the money went.
Hey, he's
but
honest, unlike Sebastian.
Yeah. Sebastian's
I
like,
did
we're
a-
just like the Boy Scouts.
I
We
did a-
go and we help the community.
I did a stand-up bit about how I was like, yeah, I was in a fraternity. It wasn't all parties and drinking. It was a lot of gay stuff.
Don't let the media fool you.
Don't get it twisted. We were doing some gay to a lot of people.
JJ Jay Jett is.
Dude, he's so sick. Man. He's like my favorite. He's one of my favorite athletes. I know you're a Vikings guy.
Yeah. Best athlete probably in the NFL right now.
Yeah, he's up there for sure.
He's up there for sure. You have anything to say about it? Anything to test that, Frank?
As far as like the best.
You just asking because he's black, dude?
I'm asking them because we've watched 2 games together and I had to listen to like 6 hours of Justin Jefferson slander.
It was funny. It was the 2 worst
Who's your top
games.
receiver?
It was a top receiver. I don't know. I've got a
Go
bottom
Jamar
receiver.
Chase.
No, who?
That's
No, I just made fun of him because it was the 2 games where Naylor and Addison were going on.
Oh yeah,
And Jefferson was
I had
catching
Addison in
screens.
fantasy. He was awesome.
Jefferson, I was like, oh, he's the best screen catcher in the league.
I've been playing college football, the game, and I do the mode where you make a player, and my player's been a black wide receiver named J''Rassic Park.
I started doing this thing a while back where I give him the blackest first name possible, but then like the most British white. It would be like like
Braddock.
Yeah, it would be like Jaquan Terrion Xavius, and then it would be like Wellingham Shireton Shire the fourth.
Oh man. Yeah, dude. We had a fantasy league, or not a fantasy league. We had an NCAA league in college where we all picked different teams. We like played a few seasons. Like we recruited. It was actually really cool, but the names got offensive so fast. Like within the first game, it's just like, oh, like quarterback's name's the N-word. I don't think that was the game that named it that.
The Hispanic kicker's name is Taco Deportations.
Yeah, it was bad. Yeah, no. I mean, if you went through our like old chat logs, like I'd be in jail. Like I would be in jail. I wouldn't be canceled. They'd be like, you need to go to prison for everything that you've done.
No,
threatening people and hate crime. All the fun stuff.
Pull them up, Sebastian.
Can we actually pull
Just
up
every single one.
No, I don't
Can we pull up some non-sports stuff?
What is
Nick
that?
Epstein is my only vice, so I'm a
Ellie's is over
sober
there
boy,
thinking about
unfortunately.
I'm listening. I'm here for it.
I don't smoke no weed. I don't drink.
Oh, we got a genius.
Raw dog in life, dog.
Guys,
I
can
am
we,
raw dogging life. Yeah.
can we get the volume up for this TikTok genius? This hot
Yeah, I
guy?
want to see what this is. What is this?
This guy's probably 5'7".
Wait, you want to give us a?
It is weird.
That
Super
guy-
hot guys
so many hot guys are like
5'7".
shorter than me. It's like, still probably have a bigger dick than me, but I'm taller than
And
you.
it's funny. A lot of ugly guys are also 5'7" too. A lot
Wait, who are we
ugly
making
guys
fun
But
are-
it's crazy just how many of them aren't on this podcast.
We're being mean to the audience. Like, classic podcast.
No, Sebastian's way shorter than 5'7". Sebastian would see was 5'7". That'd be quick. Sebastian would kill all of us to be 5'7".
Sebastian, do you want to get on my shoulders and dunk on him?
I would still block this.
So together we can form.
Yeah, you could form a super person.
Yeah, we could.
Between us two.
If you take both of your looks combined,
That's what
you guys are
Wembenyama
20.
is, I think. I think it's just a bunch of kids
Yeah.
standing on each other's shoulders.
Yeah.
I think if we take, my height, your hair, maybe like that kind of cute boyish twinkle in your eye.
My body.
Put it on
His
his
youth,
My muscles.
get away. You're aging rapidly.
Yeah. Take the collagen out of your face.
Are you talking about like making just like the perfect guy?
How to build a better boy. That's
Just
what
like my
Build a boy
comedic
workshop.
sense of
Build a
humor.
boy. That would be funny. if
Build
on-
Boy Workshop is like where like Kevin Spacey's.
Yeah, that was on Epstein's Island. They had Build-A-Bear coming into a special shop.
Hell yeah, dude.
Build
Dude, you know what's funny to think about with Epstein's Island? It's like, yeah, there's a lot of kid f***ing going on, but like also, it was probably like mostly just really boring. It was just a bunch of liberals, like.
No, there was conservatives. There was some Republicans.
No,
Wasn't it both just like going around fucking everyone and then?
I think there was a lot of kids in the side rooms, and then they were all sitting out there like drinking wine. Like,
I think it was
Oh,
like
yeah,
a
it was
month
like-
over.
and they were like rogues. It's like, what are you guys doing?
Yeah, there was probably no one there.
Temple on the island. Sorry, the temple on the
I
island.
think they were really irony. We're gonna bleep that, by the way. I think
Bleep
it's
everything I
just
say.
they were just too irony,
Irony
bro.
poison.
Yeah, because I
Irony
think they
poison
actually.
billionaires.
I was
It's Elon
actually,
Musk.
What's funny? I was actually listening to the Matt Christmas thing about it with Nick, where it was like there's no way they actually think that they sacrifice kids to Moloch and that gives them power. They're doing it because they think it's fun.
It's funny.
They're doing it
It's a
because they're
good bit.
Deion Sanders high stepping on people the drones that think they can catch them. And do
I don't
something.
think so, dude. I think there's dark magic afoot, and you're just not willing to,
I'm not willing to
talk
open your
about it.
mind to the dark magic
Yeah.
universe. Yeah.
You've just never seen dark magic before. Like I've watched a lot of Alex Jones.
Dude,
You
if
might
you-
not have partaken, but I've seen it.
If you've had dark magic, why aren't you like a powerful power?
What the fuck? Because I haven't
He's just a
consumed
weak
it, bro.
Yeah,
He's a
dark
non-powerful
magic, bro.
I heard you like lost the election for council. Dude. It was like a pretty local election.
From the
No
Freemasons,
competition.
my local Masonic temple, yes.
Yeah.
Dude, I ran for like class president like middle school. I won every year because I would improv my speech. I just went up there and I would just dunk on those words and then do nothing as the president. Not do any of my responsibilities. Just like the delegate everything. They're like, you have a meeting today, and I was like, I was playing 21 with the boys. I don't care about the meeting, and that's kind of a metaphor for my life. I like get a job and then I don't do the job. until they fire me.
And then everyone's like, Keenan, why aren't the water fountains spewing?
Yeah. Why is the bathroom dirty, man?
Yeah.
I remember I had a mock election in class and I got to run for president. And I think I did like a speech accusing my opponent of supporting ISIS. That's how I won.
That's good. That's good. What if he won?
Yeah, but
What
I
if
was
you like
Democrat.
realized
It
like
was a
Muslim
woman.
high
It was a woman.
school?
No, that's up, dude.
Yeah, which made it so easy. I was just like, I'm a
Well, you were
man.
gonna
She made it
I
she made it so easy. She was Middle Eastern.
I was like, guys, I'm a man. There's never been a woman. It's pretty neat.
Yeah.
what
Look
do
at the last few presidents. Find the one that's a woman. I can't.
I pull her pants on. I'm like, look, it's not. I'm a guy.
Yeah,
Really,
pantsuits don't win elections.
Guys, let's be real here. Her lunch smells funny. We don't like her.
Does anyone like pants?
Also, she supports. That's what I say about every woman president. Candidate. Her husband's. You're in 7th grade. Her husband's. Well, yeah, he would be if he was married to her. She's in 7th grade. So,
Technically, yeah.
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
Maybe she got child married off.
Yeah,
This is
I
from
know.
a different culture.
Do you think if you get married, like child married, you go to Subway Jared's Gallery of Jewelry?
Heyo.
Oh, there we go.
Speaking of marriage and women and relationships, can we pull the video?
Yo, this
This
What are we
TikTok
watching?
genius.
Well, let's see what this is.
Has to be healing. Just because she's on her period, like, would you be like,
I'd be excited about the situation, actually. The blood coming from the cervix.
yeah?
I truthfully believe that it has some divinity to it. I believe that it has healing
I agree with
components.
that.
It's just something that I love to entertain and be a part of.
I think that's
you pause it real quick?
And be a part
If it
of
doesn't,
Yeah,
So
see, like,
blood
wait.
coming from the cervix.
Y'all don't bathe in period blood when you're girls.
Yeah.
You know.
No.
My girl doesn't have those 'cause she's pregnant, dog.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a dad in 3 months. As
Oh,
you can tell, I'm
fuck.
gonna be really good at it.
Showing him
You're
Alex
killing me,
Jones immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been putting her on the Screwdriver, Rebel Johnny Kick, or Johnny Red, you know, all the racist
Yeah.
bands.
Oh, really?
It can
Well, you should be putting her on cervix blood. Both of you should be bathing. You should like put some on your face.
Where are we gonna
It's
get that,
divine.
dude? Where am I
You know,
gonna
well,
find that?
you know, you could find it.
Yeah,
You got a guy? One guy? Okay.
No, you can find it at Spirit Halloween. Probably.
Hey, do you guys have the real blood and preferably in a paint can or a jar or something? It would be in a jar in Austin. Everybody loves jars here. Like put blood
That's
in
true.
it,
There's, like,
put
what-
mimosas in it. Dude, honestly, the best Saturdays I can remember of college were like going to a bar at 11 in the morning and drinking like 11 mimosas and then driving back home. That was the best.
Yeah, y'all were wild.
It was the drive. That was the
It was
best part.
well, yeah.
You think it
Well,
was
you
like
gotta keep
NASCAR?
keep loading up too. You can't like just stop drinking when you're in the car because you don't want to like lose.
Oh,
your
that's
buzz.
true. Yeah.
Because I get anxious on the road, and I don't want to be anxious on the road. I'd
That's
much
right.
rather
Yeah.
Yeah,
be, relaxed and in a relaxed state. I'm a much better driver.
Yeah, you don't need that roller coaster of, you know, what?
No.
Yeah, no.
No.
What's the coolest thing you've achieved while drunk driving? Like, you ever drift?
I got a DUI.
Oh, that's kind of cool. That's pretty sick.
Achieved.
Yeah, anything that doesn't make us sad.
Achievement unlocked.
I mean, I don't know if I should tell that story. This might be broadcast somewhere. I mean, I picked girls up drunk a couple times. That was really smart stuff, and it was really worth it. I was really happy.
Like
No, God, no.
Oh,
Sorry.
okay.
Well, no, I'm just kidding.
Wait, like
I've actually never fucked a prostitute. What?
Like you would like call them out?
No, I like a girl would be like, just come pick me up, like let's fall asleep and not have sex, which is usually what my move was. I get him to come over and then I'd be like, all right, I'm gonna go to sleep. You do whatever you want to do. I just don't take anything, I guess.
No, just so you have the option.
I was a terrible like boyfriend and like everything. Until I got married, I was just a real bad boyfriend. Like I was just very like drunk constantly all the time for like years. And I had to quit, dude. Now my life sucks even more. It's weird how that works, huh? Oh, so you don't drink? You must be happier. No, I can't drink.
Yeah,
dude.
All the people who've done AA tend to say that. Well, you don't really say that.
No, I actually love it.
Yeah, I mean,
I love being sober is just like a lot easier.
Yeah, there's a lot of bad things you don't have to deal with. Like
so much.
Yeah, that's the
There's
thing.
no regret. You don't wake up regretting everything you did for the previous 6 hours.
Yeah.
To the Being Sober podcast.
Yeah.
It's just a struggle every day.
So what I had to
You
realize
gotta
was
fight.
I had no power. God had all the power. And once I drank the blood,
I actually dedicated my life to the big man downstairs.
Yeah, doing a 12-step program.
I did a
which
12-step program.
Yeah.
Satan.
downstairs.
We worship Moloch. We actually bought the Jeffrey
Yeah,
Epstein
that's why I
temple.
went to the island to get
Yeah,
sober and, if a kid falls my way, maybe we'll indulge, but it's mostly...
Yeah. What if that was the best way to get sober?
It is.
That's how all those politicians got off of drinking. Epstein was just doing a 12-step program. The first step, onto the plane. The second step, off the plane.
I would say first step, her first step. Second step.
You'll have so much more time, I swear. Just kid, it'll open up so many.
Alright, man, I don't know. I don't know if this is gonna work, but we'll see.
Only the rich and powerful.
God.
Why is it that, like, so many rich... Do they just get bored when they're that rich? They're like, I
That's
got it.
been my theory.
Or is it a blackmail thing? Like, what?
I think it's both.
Why is it so common?
The thing
I
I've
don't know why you
landed
bring
on,
Frank into this.
the thing I've landed on is it doesn't. I think it's just something super rich people like to do, and the CIA and Mossad have to be there to just like make sure it doesn't get out. I think
it's like
I
a
think
honey pot operation.
because they don't need the blackmail. They already have like the United States. They
That's
already
not
control
true
the world.
because Epstein's island didn't have a ton of cameras on it for blackmail. It's like they do need the blackmail.
I've looked.
Like it does help.
I understand
Like,
that.
being able to.
I understand that point. Maybe it helps in some way, but I think it's more. Even if it helps 10%, I think 90% of it was they just like to do that because they already have. They already have like skull and bones. All these people are already thoroughly vetted. I guess maybe that's the cherry on top, but I think it's just something that they like to do, and the CIA and Mossad are there to like babysit.
You want to hear a great story about all this stuff that's related to somebody I know? Bro, alright, so the heir that I knew in college, he was in like Frat Life. So the heir to, I'm not going to name the chain, but it's like one of the biggest chains of gas stations in Texas. You can Google this, you can figure it out yourself who it is. So this motherfucker, man, my wife knew him, and he had, they're billionaires. They're so rich. And they have this lake house, and during COVID, he was just having these parties where he'd have these people over. And then one time, this group of people comes over, and one of these girls happens to work for Homeland Security, and she's in the bathroom, and she finds hundreds of hidden cameras throughout the house. This dude was filming people, like banging, showering, and trading it with other people on the internet for other videos like that.
What the hell? Did you arrest him?
Oh yeah. Yeah, you don't get off scot-free for that. No.
So that's like
I don't know if he's gonna do time. Don't say who it is. I don't want to get sued. But no, just Google heir to a certain place, and you can figure it out very easily. It's a beloved place.
Yeah, this is a fictional story.
Buc-ees?
Yep.
Well, that's interesting.
Well, obviously, man. Who else did you think you fucking Exxon?
That's like it reveals.
Yeah, man. Look up. You gotta bleep this name too. Please bleep this name. I really don't want to get sued.
Okay.
His name is. Look up Mitch Boston.
Whoa.
We're
Spicy.
We actually can't expose this truth.
But
This is the Truth Concealers podcast.
Well, he's already in jail.
No, he was a frat dude at UT, and he's like.
Oh, no.
And district attorney announces indictments against Mitchell. So it's allegedly, he was allegedly filming people.
Yeah, and a bunch of his victims were people I knew who had to go in and testify.
Of his alleged victims. Yeah,
Did any of
so
them
I don't
go
think
in-
we're allowed to say they're victims yet. I think that's a.
We've said alleged.
Alleged victims.
Alleged.
Did any of them go
In
in
Minecraft, it happened in
Yeah,
Minecraft.
yeah, it happened on. Yeah.
You
Any-
molest in that game?
Huh?
What?
I was saying, yeah, we do molesting. No, but
Molest craft.
did anybody go in and they were like, look, I really laid it down that day. You think you should
It's for scouting. I'm trying to get on the varsity porn.
Yeah,
About
so varsity
highlight reel
porn.
evidence.
The
yeah.
varsity porn jacket.
Dude, that's what's gonna happen when the freaking woke left takes over high schools completely. Is they're gonna
They
have
already
a
have.
porn
Dude, what are you
team.
talking about? Yeah, trans porn
They're
team.
gonna have to transfer. Dude. That's gonna take over like No one's gonna be at the basketball games. There's gonna be tumbleweeds rolling through the house. Everyone's gonna be like, we're at the transport game.
Yeah,
it's-
we're watching professional scissoring.
Dude, men would just be. We'd be having no children. It'd be like 12% of us getting married if there was like porn leagues
Yeah.
starting at a young age. I'd be hooked, dude. I'd
I'm
be like,
married
oh,
to
I'm
the
gonna
game,
watch
dude.
this for the rest
I'm
of my
married to the
life.
game, dude.
I mean, that kind of
Yeah.
is what happened. I guess people was like, just watch porn and stuff. That's like no one's having.
Well, less people are having sex now. Yeah.
Yeah, didn't even really need a league, just kind of needed to make it.
Is
Yeah.
your
Didn't need
is
to make
Gen
it.
A at sex having age? Are they having more sex than Gen Z?
They're not at
Well,
sexual
yeah.
age at all. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
Ask me
How old
that
is
question.
Gen A?
13.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
Hell,
Depends on who you're hanging out with.
Elias is like, hey, is Jenny having sex?
Like, I'm gonna Google this.
No.
I can't.
But I want to go back to this story because I think the interesting thing it reveals is a network of other guys like him.
Oh yeah,
Like, who probably,
Bunch of it.
yeah, just like a bunch of other probably.
Yeah, how do you think I
maniacs who
found
throw
out about it,
parties.
man? I was training with him.
Yeah, but it's like
I
a
had the
shitty
bathroom at
bedroom.
UT mobbed up, dude. There were cameras everywhere in those men's
Do
bathrooms.
you think anyone has sex in the bathroom?
I send them
College?
pictures of my wife
Yeah,
shitting.
hell yeah.
No, but he's like
On campus, man. I mean,
that's
sure it's
class though. Like I'm sure
Uh,
maybe like at a place or something, but like
Oh, it happens literally everywhere. Like, it's not an exaggeration. The exaggeration is that all the girls everybody bangs are hot. That's not true. But
Yeah.
banging does happen all the time in weird places.
At
I walked
UT?
in on it. Yeah, hell yeah.
Mm.
I think
it's a
I think it's
for
skewed because you're in a frat though.
Maybe, but like, it was like,
Like, dude, check out
Nobody-
Tyler dragged 2 nines.
she was asleep, dude. It was fucking.
God.
He clubbed her and then just
We
fucking
might. I don't know. If
dragged her back to the cave.
we had a. Guess I'm gonna not say this word, but it was the something Olympics. I had an idea for. Yeah.
Am I not allowed to say
It
that
was a
on the
bunch of-
show?
it was a
I
bunch
thought that was the title of this episode.
I guess it's gotta be now. We got
What
2
word?
frat guys in the room. It's the
Okay.
something Olympics, and it's a bunch of frats get together.
Oh.
And then it's like a 30 for 30, and it's like one guy's got his jersey hung up in the Raptors, and like, dude, Tyler was the
It
first
was
guy.
like 70% consensual.
no, opposite. It was like Tyler was the first guy to think of getting them back first and then going back to get more.
That's a
Instead
good-
of doing it all in one. That's what made Sigma Chi the best. That's
That actually
what,
is a Friday UT.
John, dude, he was the first guy to use a slingshot to get a roofie in a girl.
The innovators.
He was
They've got
part of SAE, bro. Represent dog.
They've got a hall. They've got a
Beat
hall
that
of
out.
fame. They got a hall of fame.
Dude, one of the funniest things that ever happened in college was they made us dress up when we were freshmen. Like, we had to dress like assholes so we couldn't talk to girls. That was the whole point. We'd bring girls and we couldn't talk to them. And this kid, they made him be the gingerbread man because I forget why he had a high pitched voice or something. And the police raid the party. They just jump in, they raid the party. He shows them a fake ID. They're like, all right, you're cooked. And he starts running. We watch this happen. He gets Ed Reed decked by a cop, shouldered into his chest. They tase him. They take him to jail. He's still dressed as the gingerbread man. He swears this happened. He said he walked in and he's in handcuffs, and this big black woman working behind the desk goes, run as fast as you can. So then he's handcuffed to a 300-pound Mexican dude named Chewy, who got arrested for breaking into a liquor store with an axe. And Chewy's like, "Did you piss yourself?" And he just goes, "Oh yeah." But we all threw in money and bailed him out so his parents didn't find out.
Damn.
Dude, with the whole costume thing, they made me dress up as a Oompa Loompa,
That's pretty good.
but I did take a girl home that night.
Oh shit!
Did you make out?
Dude, you so cool.
You finger?
Dude, you get so much pussy. Yeah, dude.
Dude, I fucking. The funniest costume was they made this kid be a Saigon whore. Like, Full Metal Jacket.
Long time.
Yeah.
Oh, whore! I thought you said horror. I was
No,
like,
Saigon whore, like a fucking prostitute.
Okay.
And
Sex worker.
it was. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't want to get you demonetized.
Thank you.
Are you not allowed to say prostitute?
I don't say anything.
You're the
woke
YouTube
left.
I don't know. No, dude.
No, if you go to the comment section of YouTube, the woke left has nothing to do with YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, the comments.
I think it's over,
dude.
but like nobody. They
Nobody's
have
so
X.
racist on
They
there
have
anymore.
X now. There's like.
X is literally like I'm on it for my other job,
Mhm.
which is like sports broadcasting, but like
Sucking things.
wow. No, I work at the dick sucking factory, the DSF.
Oh, we just had
Accredited.
someone from the gay sex.
Two compete.
I'm
It's
an
like left
accredited
Twix and right Twix.
I'm an accredited member of the dick sucking.
The union. I'm a fellow at the D Sucking
Yeah, the dick
Institute.
sucking. A research fellow. That's awesome.
Well, they say when you love your job, you never work a day in your life.
My wrists hurt a lot.
But sports Twitter's kind of been untouched. I feel like by the Elon change. Like I feel
Yeah,
like
I kind of
it's
has,
the
but
same.
like, no matter what you do, like, you're gonna get Nazi guys, and I'm like, all I thought was Nazi, so it's like, of course, I'm gonna get a bunch of Nazi stuff.
Yeah.
I get some sports stuff too. You know?
Yeah.
Well, you're not following the truth exposers. I mean,
Yeah.
but-
That's my name on Twitter, actually. Just be anti-Semitic conspiracy.
Dude, have
That's
you
what
seen
we were
the
going for at
anti-Semitic?
first, but then people got mad at us.
Yeah,
So
turned out you were gonna do an anti-Semitic podcast.
No, there's a I can't find it, but there's an anti-Semitic remix of "Can't Tell Me Nothing" by Kanye. I can't.
I'm gonna
believe
play that
so.
at work tomorrow for my coworkers.
Was it like AI?
No, it was somebody
Oh,
that took the
damn.
time. They have a whole verse too.
Oh,
Dude,
It's
is
a
it,
verse and a chorus.
is it ironic or is it?
I don't know.
Oh,
You never know. At the end.
yeah. Those,
I found it. I should have bookmarked it. That's like one of my biggest regrets in life.
Yeah, you know, like it's like Kanye West. You don't know if he's actually anti-Semitic. You never will. You know.
Yeah, we don't know. We have no
Yeah, we
idea.
don't
know.
He sells a swastika t-shirt. We know.
Yeah, we don't know yet. Yeah, but then he takes it back the next day, dude. He's like,
Yeah.
"Hey, I know I sold my
JK, JK, guys.
I mean, if somebody's a Nazi, right? Like, I mean, like in the way that Kanye was, he didn't kill anybody, you know, whatever. And then the next thing, you know, what guys are chanting him out. I'm sorry.
Just kidding.
Mhm.
And it's like, what do you do at that point? He's just like, he knows it's wrong. You know what I mean? It's
That's
like,
how many
like
times
It's almost like
just to
we're
get to
dealing
know
with a
it's wrong.
mentally
Yeah.
unstable man.
yeah, I just say like, if this was a person in your life, you know what I mean? Like,
You know what's
went
funny
through-
about that?
Yeah,
That's
like your
actually
uncle.
That's actually what Hitler was going to do before he killed himself. He was like, "Oh, that's one walk," and then he shot himself. But he was like thinking about, look, I'm sorry. I realize everything was wrong. I want to say sorry.
Hey guys, sorry. Sorry about that.
It was like that video of the guy singing to the chord. I'm sorry, sorry, sorry.
All
To
right.
his shoes, I'm sorry,
Yeah, he's
sorry, sorry, sorry.
Judge, I'm sorry.
To
You're gonna go to prison.
the gypsies, I'm
Hitler
sorry.
is your meth head uncle, though. Like, if you think about it, if everyone started listening to him, though, you know, you got a meth head uncle?
No, I do not.
Oh, I do. I have a meth. He's insane. But I'm like, if everyone listened to my meth head uncle, the world would probably be pretty fucked up.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, it's great right now.
The world, I describe it in one word, probably as lit.
I would say it's fucking awesome, sick.
Yeah. Do we got anything else up here?
Yeah, the best.
Let's switch to something else here.
Yeah,
No, what is this
talk,
thing?
dude? That's what I came
Oh,
here.
we
I want to do your thing, Grant.
Oh yeah, dude, we had a
We're
little
supposed to
game
lead
for
into
you
this.
to test your sports knowledge.
Let's
you
do
know?
it.
So it's basically like True Truths and a Lie with like crazy kind of NBA headlines. Go right to the top, Sebastian.
Carl
right
Malone
to the top.
rapes a 13-year-old.
Close.
Kobe Bryant rapes a woman in a hotel room.
Right, three, I
It's
got
just
that
all
one.
rape.
Yeah. All right, so I'll read them off here. I'll read
Alright,
them
let's
off
do
here.
Truth
So
Exposers.
two truths and a lie. So Tracy McGrady masturbated to his highlights after a game in the locker room.
That's awesome.
Josh Giddey was a virgin on draft night. And the Adelson and Dumont families traded Luka to punish Texas for not legalizing sports gambling.
The third one literally could be possibly true. I'm not kidding, because like that's what I've been saying. cover the Mavericks for a certain magazine. I won't say the name because I don't need to drag them into this. But yeah, that was this theory that was going around for a while, was that they were like pissed that they couldn't get gambling legalized and they didn't want to pay the luxury tax, so they didn't want to pay Luka. So I'll go with the second and third being true and the first being false. I don't know how you jack off the highlights.
Yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, that was an Onion article. Was the Jason greatest story? Yeah,
That's good. That's really good. Yeah. Dude, T-Mac was one of my favorites growing up, dude. Even though he played for the Rockets, but that's
did he have an
my
injury
man.
or something?
Yeah, he got injured a bunch of times. But like I was saying before the podcast started, I was, very pro-Israel until the Adelsons took over the Mavericks, and now I don't think they have a right to defend themselves. They traded my superstar away.
Yeah, because
He took my soul. I've never been more devastated in my fucking life over sports. I was sick to my stomach.
Yeah, I guess to put this into context, why people believe this theory is because they would have made so much money if they would have been the first casino in Texas, the first.
Yeah, so there's this thing in Arlington called Texas Live, and it's where the Rangers and Cowboys are. They were trying to move the Mavericks out of downtown Dallas to Arlington, and the Texas Live is the big thing in the middle with all the restaurants and bars. They were trying to turn that into a casino, and that would have been billions of dollars. But the Texas legislature is like, we don't like that here. We don't want your gambling. We don't want your dirty, sinful. Which is smart, honestly. I had to stop gambling. I was just killing my bookie so bad, I felt bad. I was up so much. No, actually, I had a bookie named Sal. I'm not kidding. His name was Sal, and he threatened to break my legs. So, I stopped gambling.
So
That was it for me.
So how do they break? They just run over the car or something? They hit him.
I don't know what he was going to do. He was really big and super scary.
How does it get to that level? You just owed him a bunch of money?
Yeah, I don't know. It's just a lot of money.
Damn.
I ended up paying him back.
Ballpark?
It is in the thousands.
Okay, we'll leave it at that, I suppose. He's
Yeah.
got a kid on the way.
Yeah. It's all paid off now. His wife is aware of what happened. I told her everything.
Oh, shit.
That's the one thing you got to do when you're married. To the listener, the only thing you have to do is just be honest. If you can do whatever the you want to do. If you're just honest with your wife, pretty much good. I fucked the neighbor and I just told her I couldn't. I know she's 13, but
Holy shit!
no, I'm kidding. I didn't
See,
that.
Jeffrey, if you just
She
want to
was
fucking Twitter
She was
apology.
16.
Something,
God damn.
Well, if I couldn't be on your podcast.
No, Jeffrey
then
Epstein.
Yeah.
Oh, Jeffrey. Oh, yeah.
If you would have just
I
owned up
can't
to
believe it.
everything.
I know. I saw these dumbasses on Twitter I'm glad he's dead. It's you don't know what this could have opened up.
This brain.
He's the bad guy. I'm glad he's dead. It's you're a fucking idiot is what you are, dude.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We needed to extort him and waterboard him.
He was never gonna snitch though.
Yeah, he would have. That guy was a pussy.
You don't think he would have snitched?
They brought him up. They gave him everything he had because he was just a math teacher.
I think he
That
was.
got
I think he
pegged
was
by
a
Lex
Mossad
Wexner.
asset, right? Or
Well, yeah,
intelligence
when he got
asset?
brought to that level by was it Les Wexner or Lex West?
Les Wexner, dude.
Yeah.
I got a story about him too that relates. To
What?
Yeah. So my little brother dated this girl for years, who's very wealthy. I shouldn't have said bleep. No, I'm serious. Please bleep that out. Very wealthy family where he went to school out in the West, and they were best friends with the Wexners, best friends. And anytime any of that shit came up, the family would just go silent. They would just be we don't talk about that. My brother was this is bad. This is bad. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, he picked Epstein because he was just a teacher that was known for being weird to the girls there. And it was just
Such a funny.
this was a funny
That's a
origin
funny
story.
reputation. What's
he
his
was-
deal?
Who's this guy?
He's weird.
No,
Well,
he's
think
the
of-
guy who runs Victoria's Secret.
Well, think of
And-
Jeffrey Epstein
What
being
the hell?
like
Can
a
you
Nick
pull him up?
Shield.
He goes to an institute to teach kids and he just fucks them all
The
instead.
funniest thing about it, because he was this math guy, he was known as this super genius math, and never did anything that was shown to make him a super genius mathematician or anything. But that's how he got set up with being a broker.
I thought he came up with E equals MC squared. Was that? Some other Jewish guy.
Some
No,
of
but
that
Epstein-
triangle.
Yeah, Epstein never displayed any sort of actual ability for anything except procuring young girls. And Lex Wexner, how is his name? Is it Les?
Less.
Les Wexner? I always say Les because it sounds like who's named
Bad
Les?
guy. And,
But yeah.
So he wanted him to get him girls. Les Wexner was like getting him to get him.
He was
girls?
like a pimp, I think. Yeah, I think
Oh,
that's what
shit.
Jeffrey Epstein ultimately was.
Yeah.
Well, he set him up, and then this got set up with
And a
Ghislaine
molestation.
also.
Yeah, she was a
Yeah.
pimp too.
Yeah, Ghislaine was a Mossad ass, or
That's
her
what the
father-
song "P.I.M.P." by 50 Cent is about. Pimping
I
teenage
met
girls.
this guy at a party. No,
I don't know what you heard about me. That girl, I swear she's 13.
Well, Ghislaine was almost like what do you call it? Like someone who like butters up the girls. You know, what I mean, makes them feel comfortable. Like
Yeah, there was a story about a girl running out of the mansion, and Ghislaine was like, "You can't do that. Do you know how important this guy is?" After they
I need
invited
one of
him-
those women for me, dude. Like, when my wife gets mad at me, do you know? Don't get mad at him.
I need a Ghislaine
He works
Maxwell.
45 hours a week.
I need a Ghislaine Maxwell. Not like that.
No, I don't need children or prostitutes. I just need somebody to back me up.
I just need a
I need
cheerleader.
somebody with my back, dude.
No, but that story, the girl runs out and she was brought into, she was told it was a modeling thing, and then he got naked and pulled his penis out and was like,
That's not how modeling works.
Dude, I mean, look, honestly, that's kind of
how modeling
She was
works.
also like getting a
You're just
bunch
getting
of.
her ready for the industry.
She was also getting a bunch of other little girls from high schools to get all their little girlfriends to go and get massages.
That's so
Massage.
insane
that
that
was
happened.
Yeah, that was fucking
And
insane.
her dad died by being pushed off a boat. Who was a massage?
Oh yeah, he was definitely
Wait, what?
like assassinated. Yeah, her dad was like a very famous gangster.
Oh, who was her dad?
Robert Maxwell.
Who?
Robert Maxwell.
Well, he was
He
rich.
says-
He was rich, and that's how he
Robert
set
Maxwell.
up. That's how he set up his daughter with something that his brother and his son with a company.
He also came up with like some publishing company. He like laundered his money into it and he became like a billionaire. But he was like a gangster.
Pull up a big picture of him. I can't see. What does this man look like?
He looks like a gangster, doesn't he?
On Graham, he does look like a gangster. What the fuck, dude? That makes sense, you know?
Yeah, but
He
we're
was
never
sex
gonna
trafficked.
figure out what actually happened.
No, that's why the Diddy thing's kind of nice. At least we'll give his names. It's because
Yeah.
of black people. That's
Well,
why.
we got
You want
It's
me to name
exposure.
him?
Huh?
Yeah, are we gonna get names?
Yeah, because we've got Jay-Z, but then that got like.
No, but that's not-
That got fixed.
Yeah, that's pretty contentious.
That would cause a black Twitter civil war.
Yeah, more shit needs to come out before I think anyone can say.
But I feel like things will come out because it's like it's not really to the government quite as much. It's like entertainment.
But I think those are like we saw it's connected to some extent because it's like the Kevin Spacey was there, the government people.
That guy is like a madman for anything bad going on. It's like if he's there, it's like somebody's getting.
Yeah.
You know what's so hilarious? All his accusers just turned up dead. That's weird. So weird.
Wait,
What are the chances of that?
Kevin Spacey, yeah.
Oh no!
I didn't know.
Oh, yeah.
Damn, dude, his
Yes.
accusers were like young as.
No, they're just like so bad at driving and they're all have really bad mental
Committed
health
suicide by
issues.
shooting themselves in the back of the head.
Yeah, see that's the thing. You only got 'em Asian people, guys.
They were like white twinks. I thought the documentary was like a white twink.
That's my
Yeah.
favorite.
Yeah, it's-
That's my favorite Wayans Brothers movie, White Twins.
White Twins.
He's going to cover as a gay white guy.
That
Pretty
honestly,
great movie.
if they're gonna make a sequel, dog, that's gotta be the
Just get
direction.
canceled before it starts.
No.
This is not good.
It'd be like, no, you're not making that. That has to be Tubi. It has to be a Tubi movie. The Wayans brothers have to make a GoFundMe.
Paramount
Picture Netflix would buy it, bro.
Honestly, I think that's a good first AI experiment. Like
It would
90-minute comedy, see what you can
It
do.
would have to be like it would have to be like Fox Nation would have to be. They put it next to the Rob, what's his name?
Put it between the Rob
Schneider special,
and Greg Gutfeld.
Yeah, exactly.
Greg Gutfeld has to do promos for it right after he's like, all right.
Do you hate trans and gay people? We got the movie for you.
He's like but it's right after he does the enough about DEI anyway. Black people, but except for these two, these guys are pretty funny.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Have you all watched White Twinks? No gay sex in it. It's just bashes on the transgenders.
Yeah, Fox Nation has to do. They have to give a bunch of notes. Like, look, you can't do that.
And there's just Rose
not racist enough.
every 5 minutes going, just ain't something right with you boys.
And she comes up every 5 minutes to like, my pronouns are who cares.
yeah.
And they put a laugh track in. But what
Movies should have laugh tracks. Because I don't know when to laugh usually.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty.
I need help with that. That's why my Friends is so great because I don't know what's funny in that show.
That might
Why
be.
they tell you when to laugh. There's a reason they have a laugh track. It's because nobody knows what's funny.
That's why I used to appreciate television a lot more, but it's just really changed without the laugh track.
We should do a laugh track on the pod.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we should. Yeah,
It should be us laughing.
Yeah.
it should be Sebastian laughing at everything he's saying. There we go.
Look at Sebastian trying to prove he's Hispanic with that laugh.
Yeah, that's the most
Shut
Mexican
your
laugh ever, dude.
Shut your white ass. Shut your gringo ass up. You know this guy tries to claim to be Mexican just because his name is Sebastian
I thought he was
Salazar?
Spanish. Aren't
No,
you?
he's
Yeah,
Mexican.
he's
You're
Spanish.
Mexican?
He's purely Spanish.
I'm surprised SAE let in a Mexican guy. I'm not even kidding.
No, we have a couple.
Interesting. They didn't allow that when I was there. They didn't allow any non-whites. I'm not even kidding. We can bleep that out. But I don't think we did either. So I don't know.
You guys didn't even have one token light skin that owned blonde girls?
No, we had no black guys in ours.
Not
I bidded one, but
your
it did
whole
not
4
approve.
years.
Damn.
Not until I was a senior. Yeah, it
Was he light skinned?
No, he was like you.
Really?
Yeah, he's
I was
pretty
brown skin?
black.
Honestly.
No, he was cool as fuck. I love that kid.
Really?
Yeah.
Mhm. That's what he meant by like.
He was willing to do whatever the friend needed.
And girls did really like him because I guess they're like, well, it is a black guy, but he's probably Republican, so it's probably fine.
Yeah. That's probably the thinking. It's like,
Dude,
well,
those
he's
girls were
well, he goes to CPAC.
racist.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Dude, I knew a guy, and this probably isn't gonna land, but I told this last time. It was like a dude who was darker than me who was like, dude, I just love blondes. And I got viscerally disgusted by that. To not only like white women, I mean, which is fine, I guess, but to have like a type of white woman, you know?
Oh, it's fine, I guess now. So then it doesn't make you want to throw up in your mouth. It doesn't make you want to
He
put
hates
your
race
dick in my
mixing.
mouth, Frank.
You know, actually, yeah, I wokely don't like race mixing.
That's what's ironic about it really is like a
Yeah, they're both
horseshoe.
crazy.
Because it's like if you go to the far right and
insane.
far left, they believe like some of the same.
People are allowed
They're
to
just
say
like
that,
equally
you know,
insane.
Yeah.
That's not insane. It's not insane
pretty
to
crazy.
say, given the history of America.
Hey, I'm
it's not-
Mexican. I'm allowed to
It's
say
not
that.
insane
I'm
to
allowed to say
question.
that black
He said
guy
he
is
hates when
crazy.
black guys and white people.
I do hate that. I hate when black guys and white, but I like when black people date Mexicans.
Oh, that's
Fair enough.
cool.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
cool.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
They're
it's-
both-
Date
they're
my
both-
race.
You know.
Yeah, we're both,
that's-
both of us are an equal playing field, so it makes me
I don't
feel
know about
less
equal.
bad, you know. But when a Mexican dates like a white dude, then I get scared. You know?
But y'all do that a lot, though. I feel
Mexicans, we do
yeah,
date a lot of
white
white
people.
people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Not
feel like
anymore. Not in this new country. Hell no.
Yeah,
not in Trump's America.
Yeah. Did you see the last executive order?
Dude,
You know
how
what I'm
many
saying?
dudes?
I'm not washing my hands anymore.
Don't.
I'm done. Trump's president, man. Fuck that.
How many Mexican people do you think are gonna get married to like white women like in this next like year?
Hopefully not.
I'm
I'm
like-
just if I have my say.
I'm like, this is gonna be the highest year of Mexican to white women marriages like
That'd be
ever
crazy.
of all time.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
I'm sure it'll go the other way too.
Yeah,
Right?
just
I mean,
got lots of green card.
no,
white
yeah.
guys should benefit.
Oh yeah,
from
that's true. Sorry, white guys are gonna get their fat, their big ass.
You guys don't have.
Latino
You guys
women.
can never get
You love
enough, huh?
that. I mean, I'm just
You guys that
all
aren't
I like
attracted
is-
to white women, just Asians, Hispanics, black people. You just take whatever women you want. You just.
It's kind of more like a sample platter, you know? We like just a little bit of everything, you know? Something to appreciate about all the people we
No,
covered.
it's all white.
No,
I'm
what
gonna
makes
get
it.
put on like a clip.
White is right.
I'm gonna get put like cancel over this podcast.
What makes me like, because I used to be like a little skeptical, but then what made me like push me a little to the center of being like, okay, maybe Dr. Umar's right. Is all the couples that are interracial and they make that their whole thing, and that's pretty annoying to me.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
that's just stupid. Like,
That's
why
just
would you
trying
do
to
that?
flex. Yeah, it's like who cares?
Who does that?
There are a lot of interracial couples.
I don't think
It's
so.
usually white
I
women
don't-
dating black men. They're like, "This is my black boyfriend."
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You know, nobody's mad. You know that, right?
know?
Nobody's mad at you.
No,
Like
but they do
when
that on
he's
Twitter
driving.
just to purposefully bait, and so people will be racist under it.
Oh, yeah.
They do that.
I mean, that's just not even. You just write anything on Twitter.
Yeah, they're gonna reply with
The
the
N word's
N-word,
coming.
the 14 words.
Yeah, Yeah, it's gonna say 1488. Some guy that says I hate blacks. BLAX 1488. It's gonna respond to every comment you make. Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Yeah,
I H8 BLAX.
I don't.
Yeah, Lex.
Dude, that's how you get away with being hateful on social media.
Yeah.
CKS equals X. That's why my they wouldn't let me do my initial Instagram name, which was dickpics420, PICS 420. So I had to do DICKPIX 420.
Oh, that's smart, dude.
It's more powerful than
Genius.
Yeah, it is, and you know it's
Who
funny.
says
I
white
don't.
people don't come up with things? Who
Uh,
says white people don't
we just
invent
steal them from minorities.
Mhm.
Right?
That you do.
Like NASA, that was all black women.
That was all.
Black women made NASA.
Isn't that funny? White
Bunch of
people
Nazi
steal from
stuff.
minorities and then Chinese people steal from
Have
white
you been to that Nazi museum in Houston?
Right.
It's the NASA museum.
The NASA.
It's called the NASA museum.
The NASA museum.
We should go there.
Yeah, I guess. I went to camp there actually. They never mentioned it. There was no Nazi wing. For it.
No. That's unfortunate. They probably wouldn't have liked you being there, huh?
Yeah, they probably would have not fucked with it.
Other licking.
Jesus Christ.
Unprofessional. Doesn't pee before the pod.
Can you put a silencer on your cock, please?
Wait, based on
take over?
based on the stream, how big do you think it is?
Come on, I want the spotlight.
This
Fine,
is dong
Dennis.
watch.
Get
Yeah.
your fucking chance. Here you go.
I'd say at least an inch.
That's
Alright, your moment, dude. Say something funny.
You got anything like a bit you're working
Yeah,
on?
that's a curse word. That's just a good start.
No, I know. What are we talking about here?
Just say something funny, man.
I can't do it.
It's easy.
I can't do it.
Say something funny.
You do stand.
We've been doing it for an hour, so you try.
We've been trying at least.
Yeah. Alright, Elias, I can't do this anymore.
No, you got this, dude. You got this. What are you saying?
Well, I don't know why. This isn't how you do podcasts. You can't just look at someone and be like, you do something funny, dude.
Yeah, you can
And
actually.
we're finding
Dude,
out
I'll
why
do
he's
it.
behind the keyboard. Ladies and gentlemen.
No, I'll do it right now. Tell me to do something funny.
Do something
See, Sebastian's a good stand-up.
Oh, gotta get a little something.
Sebastian's got some good bits, though.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Dude,
I mean,
no,
you
it's
have
just
some- you have some bits I really like.
You do stand up a lot, Sebastian. You're doing good.
Um,
Pass this over.
Yeah, now give the mic up. All right, you've had enough of it. Give the mic back to the star.
You did a great job, Sebastian. Don't listen to Frank.
We're
What happened? What were y'all talking about?
talking about. We were guessing how big you were based on your stream. You could hear.
Oh, he was. I was just kind of.
Oh,
No, we were
yeah.
guessing. Don't try and. It's
You're
not
all
your-
I said at
Yeah.
least an inch, so I gave you that.
That's good. Hey, that's a lot larger than I
It
am.
was
I
kind of
wish
a
it
big.
was-
It was a big dick piss. I gotta say.
Dude, see the piss? It was just like it's been powerful. You know, I got a UTI, so I've had a UTI piss. That's what.
Because you know what?
You know, had that powerful stream.
So it kind of inflames the whole kind of.
Yeah, it feels kind of good when you pee. You know, it just
Yeah.
shoots through your urethra, and you're like, ah. Dude,
We should probably-
Like
Can
a
we-
dune worm.
Can we do one last topic for? Because you can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
10.
Yeah, I'll probably take it.
What do we want?
Well, you guys have topics.
Are these sports?
Yeah.
Nah, we talked about sports. I think.
No, are these sports is not what we what.
Can me and
click
Frank
on,
bonded over our love for sports.
Well,
That's
like,
how we became friends.
this is just yeah. I just wanted to be like, are these? You know, this is just a topic of are these sports? You know.
I think this is
Oh,
gonna be
all
fun.
these sports. Yeah. Let's see.
Yeah, these are these sports? You know, this is.
Alright, let's see.
Is this a sport?
It's pretty new sports journalist, so let's see.
It's so funny too, man.
Yeah, and I have some backstory for some of these.
This looks like what would happen at a Buck Cherry concert.
I want fucking no, I want
You're crazy.
I'm gonna kick your shins in, you stupid bitch.
See, it's very British, you know. When I found out it was British,
They
I
have
was like,
spectators.
yeah.
Dude, they're so bored over there. There's just nothing to fucking do.
They have no real sports.
Exactly. It's
They
like,
just play. If there's
They
no
play soccer and
that's
that's
it.
And then try to watch
That's
American.
Steve-
dude, no, and they also have bog racing, but I didn't put bog racing on here because it's one of the
That
most
sounds like
boring
something from
sports in the
Star
world.
Wars. What the fuck is that?
It's literally like they dig a hole and they fill the hole up with water and then people swim across it. So it's just muddy
So it's swimming?
Yeah, muddy swimming. But they call it bog racing.
It's a great sport.
What makes you better at that than you would be at swimming?
I don't think
Remember
it-
when we,
like,
we
literally
let
anything.
Europeans make the sports? Oh my god.
Yeah, we're better at that shit. Football and basketball and baseball.
Yeah.
And hockey too, although
Hockey
I don't know
is
if we're great at that.
And baseball's getting there with the new pitch timer.
I
you know,
love
it's like-
baseball,
yeah,
man.
it's
I mean, you see
improving.
my hat. I'm a diehard baseball guy. I can't believe it.
This is shovel racing.
They give more
Which let me give some backstory on this. Some people, okay, so
What
yeah, like-
backstory does this need?
so it was like in the Olympics for a year, and then they took it out because they deemed it wasn't
It was the
athletic.
Polish
enough.
Olympics, wasn't
I
it?
have no idea. But they
It's
said it
gonna be
wasn't
that
athletic.
funny. Just
the number one event at the Polish
You
Olympics.
want to play it?
This is
No, the number two event after
This just
scoring a
looks
life.
fun. This looks
Yeah,
like
it does.
really fun.
They go so fast.
This looks like a blast.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the people found this out because this is how workers used to get around.
Yeah. This is the sport you can only compete in against your little brother.
This is sport, my little.
Yeah,
brother.
I actually go shovel racing with my family every summer. Every winter. We go to Colorado and we shovel race for a weekend at the shovel race resort. Do you think that that's the kind of sport that when like the mean ski kids take over a mountain, they're like, "You're done shovel racing, bitch. We're building a high rise here, and your students' activity center is done."
Yeah.
Dude, when I was at UT, we had this. They built the student activity center, and it was so. My friend was like, "You've been to the new University of Texas Student Activity Center, the Nutsack, baby." Shout out your friends. But I guess it's not new anymore. Now it's just the Utsack.
Oh.
It's gone. It's lost its flair. What are you looking up, Sebastian?
New UT Center. Wait,
Oh,
what?
why not? You want to go back to?
Oh
the
no, it's old. This was new when I was like, this was new like 10 years ago.
Alright.
Yeah, shovel racing's sick. Though. Did I do it? This one's
This is the thing where you pretend to take the bungee rope.
Yeah, you want
off
to
and
skip a little
push
bit
it.
ahead. It's like I think it's like at 1 minute. Like look for the big growth in the line.
And the pants.
Keep going, keep going. Yeah, so this is like bungee jump. This is how they created bungee jumping. It's an African tribe.
You snap his fucking leg.
This is the best sport I've ever seen.
Well, this
Perfect.
bungee is
Nothing
just-
bad. It's African, so it's perfect.
Flew to the ground there.
Oh, Jesus Christ, dude. Are
The
these?
camera's gonna be up there, and we're hopefully gonna capture it.
You're next, buddy.
Stick
on
on GoPro.
I don't know about this.
Like, yeah, they just forced him to do it.
We're gonna hopefully
Like, come on, it'll be fun.
These guys need to put shirts on. Come on.
I think they're pretty hot.
They don't have.
Yeah, these late.
Why just like hula ladies? So I'm trying to be as
They stole it.
ignorant as possible.
They stole it.
They have giant wieners
They stole it
too.
from that's not
God.
Oh my god, he was like a foot from just breaking his face.
So if you're tall, you just die?
Yeah, you just fucking slam it.
I-
Yeah, so it's the most extreme sport for short people.
Like, I can't tell if like that cracking, snapping is like the vines or in body. Yeah.
But that was definitely fun. Like, they're fine, dude. They're all completely fine.
Yeah,
They
no,
dance and
okay.
sing after it.
I would say it's a sport.
You would say it's a sport?
Well, black people are doing it, so that kind of
Yeah, that doesn't make it a
That makes
sport.
it a sport.
Yeah.
What
I
more
think-
can we say?
Yeah, I don't
Did I
really know.
get that guy's jersey?
shirts versus skins every time.
Those jerseys.
How would you score that?
Whoever has
Probably
more
not.
guys left.
Yeah.
It's like the opposite of basketball. You're picking the shortest black guy instead of the tallest black guy.
Sebastian.
Yeah, could you be bothered to, you know? I'm sorry, I'm sorry, Sebastian. I know it's a traumatic time with your dad being deported and everything.
So this is that Japanese. Have y'all ever seen an anime when they try to like pull someone
I don't
off
watch
a
that
fucking
gay
pole?
shit. But,
Okay, so you know this is a Japanese sport then outside of
I
anime.
watched Tokyo Vice. That's pretty good.
Where they try to pull each other off of fucking like poles that are like it's like 75 versus 75. Yeah.
They're getting ready for a football game.
Oh,
Yeah.
I have seen this in anime
Yeah,
before.
yeah. So this is real. I didn't know it was a real
One
fucking
team.
sport.
I didn't
Squid
either.
Games. I
Holy
haven't
shit.
seen this episode.
I don't know why they're filming two different games.
This is awesome. Hell yes, this was a
Wait,
sport.
so they're
Absolutely.
What are they trying? What's the goal?
They have to
Knock
knock
the
the
guy
guy
off
off the pole. Yeah.
But is it they're trying to two people trying to protect him?
Yeah, they try
Yeah.
to protect him for as long as possible.
This is 100% sport. Are you kidding me? I would
Yeah.
watch
Look, all their
who's
shirts
trying
are
to
getting
protect
torn
him?
apart.
Who's trying to stop
It's white versus greens and reds versus whites.
Oh,
We
okay.
need this in America, dog.
This looks like after Philly won the Super Bowl.
The only guy with crack.
We're like, yeah, who has the fentanyl patches?
Go ahead, pause it. Yeah, so I think it's pretty crazy. I don't know.
Rules.
Yeah, it's pretty sick sport.
Absolutely
They're
rules.
attacking each other. It reminds me of the sport in Venice where they like all fight each other at the end of the year.
You know,
No,
that is a spectator sport.
Yeah, that rules.
That is a spectator
I want
sport.
UT to get a team for that.
Yeah.
I want the Longhorns to have a team, and I'm gonna try out.
That would be sick. UFC's doing slap fighting. They just added that in with their
Slap
rotation.
fight. Well, that sounds like a couple of women after vying for my affection. You know, I don't watching women slap each other. If I wanted to see that, I'd just go to the Tridell house. Oh!
Ew. What is this slap
Hey,
fight?
what is this guy?
Oh, the
doing
Venice
here?
sport. What is this called? It's like Did you see the name for it? I forgot what it's called. This shit's fucking
Ugly
insane.
frat or ugly
Yeah,
sorority?
Calcio storico.
Oh yeah, the other sorority was Kappa Delta Campus.
Well, like just
Dog.
yeah,
or 80 Pi, the
Still
Austin
the
Dog Pound.
Oh,
Yeah, we were mean, dude.
so this one's pretty sick. I put a bunch of timestamps for the sickest spots, you know, because it's kind of a long video. You know, follow real quick, Sebastian?
I gotta go after
So-
this, but I am intrigued.
This is a sport that was created by a bunch of like herdsmen, right? I think it's like I forgot, some type of like
Mexicans,
Mongolian.
is that the new term for Mexican?
Yes, Mongolians and Mexicans of the East. But no, so they made this sport because they would steal each other's goats, right? So then they started cutting off goats' heads. Can you pause it real quick, Sebastian? So they would like cut off a goat's head and they use that as a ball. And it's like two teams on horseback and they try to get in these giant circle things and they'll like dive into the circles and like attack each other on horseback.
No, yeah.
Yeah, you wanna play this? That's pretty insane.
Oh,
Just dive in, dude.
This rocks, dude.
Yeah, this is great. This other dude just slams into it,
Is
bro.
that concrete?
Yeah, it's like yeah. Yeah, you wanna go the? It's kind of
Sacrificing your body out there for this, man. This is
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, this sport is insane, dude.
Michael Jordan would be the goat at this.
So how would
Who
you
would
rank?
be the best at this?
How would you rank these as a sportsman, Keen? How would you rank these?
Sportsman. I watch sports.
Yeah,
No, this rules. Yeah, this is some real ancient shit.
this is
This is some
insane.
old school shit in terms of like they were doing this when Jesus was
Yeah,
alive.
this is like this is an Aztec sport.
Yeah, it really is. Yeah, it really is. But
Like we want to chase each other on
That was cool.
I'm
You know,
gonna have to
like,
head out, gentlemen.
Yeah,
if that's
sure.
okay.
Yeah,
Oh, that's okay. I appreciate you guys having me, bro.
Yeah,
Truth
no
exposed.
problem.
That was fun
Oh, yeah.
as hell, dude.
Truth
I,
exposed.
man.
Thank you so much for having me.
Plug your handle or whatever.
Oh, yeah, you want to plug your info?
Oh yeah. Dick Pics 420 on Instagram. DICKPIX 420. I'm Keenan Parker. Don't Google my real name, please.
Alright. The truth's been exposed.
Truth exposed.
Grant Hildreth. You can see me at the Praying Grantist.
Elias EL_Y_.
Ooh, you got pills, dude? Cool.
_23.
Hell yeah, dude.
Gang gang.
Pills are lit.
Thank you, bros. That was fucking awesome, man.
Yeah, that was
Y'all
fun.
doing good.
Cheers, then I need to do
Y'all
it.
doing some good stuff.
Sebastian Salazar 03.
The worst
Also, podcast every Friday, clips Monday through Friday, or shorts Monday through Friday, and clip every Wednesday.
Grant got his first hate
I love you, Blue Chew.
Blue Chew, yeah, you want some
It
Blue
wasn't
Chew?
my